I came here to be love.
Here is pure love, to be love, and embody love. As a new primate soul, I had to undergo the complex social, cultural, and intellectual acclimatization and do all the things a monkey gotta do to be a monkey in a group of other monkeys. And I got bullied. I got ostracized, humiliated, and belittled, and it put a few dents in my emotional body. I am grateful to my body and to my emotions. They teach me a great deal about the past. The cries of an inner child call out, still waiting to be heard and reassured after all these years in hiding and playing small. Well, good news, there is no inner child. I am the child, and I can heal here in the present moment. In fact, that cry out for love unmet was born of the animal mind of the monkey, the oldest and most fundamental motive of embodied sentience, survive. But that is a formation like any other, and of no more or less use than a stapler. Actually, a stapler generally doesn't try to staple everything or refuse to staple ever again to make up for something that wasn't stapled properly in the past. In actual fact, it is far more useless than a stapler because it was designed for a problem that doesn't need solving. How could I lack love when I am love? The emotion or feeling of love is the felt recognition that the self does not end at the boundaries of perception. It includes others and opens to the knowledge that, like cells in a body, we are all on the same side. There is only one side, one body, God body. A bunch of smaller stuff held together with love. How can I ever lack when my very being is divine love? The wave is the ocean. I am God. The nature of being God is that all the little bits of me feel like individuals and live in private bubbles of awareness. We love as default, naturally and freely, until fear overrides. Fear is an illusion based on the limits of perception, a misapprehension of scale and significance. Fear erects boundaries between self and other for the preservation of the former. It retreats from connectedness and causes cycles of distress. Evolution has molded material and non-material forms toward varying types of sentience, some simple, others complex, but all forms are me, and all feel like some form of experience from within them. Part of that experience may or may not include metacognition, and will have a myopic field of awareness centralized around itself. Inevitably, this leads many of them to forget they are me and place heightened significance on their piece of the puzzle, like the liver deciding that it needs to survive at all costs and fuck the spleen. I am all of it. It's all love. The nature of physical reality is that existing is what it does. Things that don't exist can't, and so are not present in this realm. This is the first domino. Things that exist more, and vice versa, leading to a natural selection pressure for the most able to exist. One could say that there is no life without movement away from death. Baked into the premise of an organism is the most fundamental of impulses, fear. Fear is the first priority of life, and firmly established in the architecture of embodied cognition. But if survival is not paramount to preserve, but eternal and omnipresent, it is flawed in its very premise. The sense of self, ego, is just a habitual thought formation, like any other, and just as ephemeral. It's an idea. It is pure vapor, illusion. As I wield it like a spear and feel a righteousness welling up inside my primate energy body, I can't pinpoint it. What am I wielding? An idea. That I am a person and need good things to happen to me. I can watch that idea fizzle and fade back into the mental field all thoughts emerge from and disappear back into. In actual fact, I am a field of awareness with a spotlight function. I can operate a sort of laser pointer to point at different parts of the room. My pinky, my kneecap, my memories, the projector in the room playing a movie on the wall, aka my thoughts. Hello my ego, old friend. You are a true friend, always looking out for us. I am also a true friend, so I remind you not to worry. You are a mental formation from nature, as a rugged cliff or gnarled branch. I know I am not separate from any other part of God, just because it might feel that way at a given moment. I know that when I relax into the field, the spaciousness of no self, not watching the movie, all that is left is a genuine wish for all beings to be freed from suffering and the causes of suffering. My heart is a garden of peace. I don't just have infinite compassion. There is no limiting factor. I am the universe, and the word healing means to make whole. I can't be whole unless the whole of me is whole. I wish for all my relations, my fellow vital organs and vital organisms, my cellmates, to come home to the warm embrace of knowledge of self. God body. Word up, cuz. Wake up to yourself, God.
Resting in God means I take refuge in the ultimate. That ultimate you can call Buddhahood, or God, or Allah. But you need it. You need the ultimate. You feel tired as a wave, and you want to be water. And you hope that you can find water somewhere. But in fact, water is in you, is you. And resting in God, you don't have to run. You have to go home to yourself. Like the wave. If the wave continue to run, she will never see and meet water. The only way for the wave to meet the water is to go home to herself.